15-yard catches for 28 yards.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him.
He was in the slot for the catch. And he marked out right at the 20-yard line. The Browns at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. They certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time. The sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
A yard in the wrong direction. Next third down time. Third down and 9. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book out. They were there and they tackled him.
We got a chance to talk to him. You feel like they're really a passing game. It's an extra excuses. This is Cleveland. A great effort there. His fifth touchdown now on the year. And the Browns will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. But he has learned all facets are up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Someday he may want to coach. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
He'd like to have someone with similar skill sets, but he's been a wealth of addition. He's essentially
the Bengals drive about to get going. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you enter the second part of the season, that's not to survive injuries, potential upset losses, all those things, and still be in good shape.
And it'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 176 on EA Sports. We are just about 4 miles off the shore of Lake Erie at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the Buffalo Bills.
Sometimes you over game plan for the same things.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point this season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. He steps into this one, and this is operating from the gun. Bridges throwing left side. It's complete. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Precious not here offensively as they try again with 1st down. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 20. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's Brown. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. And defensively, these corners struggled last week. They're struggling again here early on the opening drive.
And you know that was not unnoticed on tape. So when they saw their struggle last week, guaranteed they went right into the game plan, attack them early, see if they're going to play any better, and if not, you keep the pressure on them until things change.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Now they send the tight end in motion left. Johnson. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James O'Shaughnessy, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bills will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4 to get him down. Give him 3. They'll keep it on the ground. 2nd and goal. We need to see some velocity from this defense. They get it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll be marked down at the 26 for the gain of 7.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. If it's a long play, so be it. The main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
This is really impressive because when the offenses are running RPOs, things move very quickly. Fake, ball's out of his hands, and they're trying to hit him in the gaps downfield. And instead, the defender reacts so well that he makes a play on it, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the 1st.
We're all still valiantly searching for the so-called book, right? That tells us what to do in every situation. Everyone kind of knows what it says, but it's never really been written down anywhere. He violated every code on that one, didn't he? Decided to go for it right there.
Oh, yeah, your side of the field, this stage of the game, you're supposed to punt the football. He said, who cares? I'm going to light the book on fire.
Yeah, analytics, everyone else, be warned, he's coming for you.
2 yards on the pickup there. It's a 2nd and 8. And trust me, kids, if you had to look at Charles Davis every game, you'd think every day was Halloween. We'll send you down to staff as you check in with Jonathan Coachman from EA Sports Share Time with his coach. Clock set to get to 450. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. on second down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. Now he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try to run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Bills are going to get the football back. I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there and to stay even with their opponent that they gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let him do all the work, and then someone catch him at the end and pass him up. You want to make sure you moderate what you're doing along the way and then go for the big finish.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 31. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Packers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They never went crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the defense has it covered.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
As they get it up just a 43-yard line. That was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
As a result, it's an easy interception. Tackle made that time by Anthony Ball.
They're going to look to throw.
Good action to this point in the 3rd quarter.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 14 yards, good for a Packer 1st down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
And some room to maneuver. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 and enemy territory. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. This is intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Unfortunately for him, it last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right? Because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right, it felt like a matter of time. And you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He finds a man on the crossing route. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. They go play action here on first down. They'll let this go for the end zone. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Nick Boyle, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there's things to build on because they found some play calls at work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Now back to throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I'll tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there forcing the completion.
And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Buying time to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to lob one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is set away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together here. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
He's going to look for on the deep left side. He'll give him another shot here on the ground.
2nd and 2. Complete. It's Johnson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the line. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Packers are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7.
2nd and 2.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. On play action, they'll throw. This will be caught by his big wide receiver. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
So not into this time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kicks away on neutral site. And then after this game, they have 3 straight outs out of the back of the end zone. So we will start here at the 20. But they have a chance to string together tonight.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So we've reached halftime here in Orchard Park with the Bills taking the lead into the break. As we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Able to get it away for 7 yards.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line.
They have been dominating 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. 3rd down in this game, but they were outstanding last week. And actually for the last
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
2 yards on the pickup there. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Right where they settled down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On third down, he'll drop to throw.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll set up a throw. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 41. Hands it off out of the gun. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. Here's a diving catch right side. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. We're in the 3rd quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. And here's a handoff out of a gun. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Now they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe it'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Here's McCaffrey on a toss. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. And a big play for the 49ers of 20.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. For the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
A lot of conversation this week about him tipping off whether it was run or pass.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. The last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kid who can nail it from long distance?
And that's caught inside the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A big play here for Buffalo. 43 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He'll drop to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's right. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. But looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book out. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bills take a 3-touchdown lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. Touchdown, Packers. A big play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Packers are able to cut into that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. The tight end in motion right. Back to throw now on 1st down. Wright's got it. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner, who's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man and try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to have a Bills 1st down as he gets it up past the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And taken down just shy of the 40. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch. Yeah, people have to come up with schemes to limit it.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. To me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Back to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
What's right in this game nowadays? Do you sit on the ball?
They look to throw now on 1st down. And he can't escape, and down he goes. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
At least they got it after that completion. They made this
They'll look to throw here.
3rd down.
And that'll be incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
So this drive
In motion goes the tight end.
Niners don't agree. Here's 1st and 10. Return Charvarius Ward around, and that's a first down.
in motion right.
They were pressed across the board.
Off the play fake. Bridges.
I mean,
Complete to right. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
If nothing else, they could be taking a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. He preached to these wide receivers all week long. You be where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there.
They'll look to throw here.
And
Looking to throw. Bridges. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Packers are right back in this football game. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
He's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Forced out to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Over the middle, it's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
So from inside the 20, is 1st and 10 at the 18. The middle, it's complete. With the interception count here, pick up of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Second interception for Jimmy. He looks to throw. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down?
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Did he miss it? Then you've got eyes open in the end zone.
They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
And the Braves are going to have 1st and goal coming up. Jimmy's are able to convert there on 3rd and 2. 2 minutes left.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Tyler Croft taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bills add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
Losing yardage back to the 4-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. This big Trey Flowers getting in there that time for the sack.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good-sized run.
A really good run. But how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
They'll set up to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Back to throw here. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. 41 yards. And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will be cut down to 14. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Just shy of the coach in San Francisco. 15 moves, 10 yards, and that's the top of the 1st down. They were swept by Arizona last year. Became the quarterback. They'll take a shot for the end zone. Seems like the 49ers are starting to go with traction here on the wet turf in Mexico City.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And he's got room.
I'm guessing that on the sidelines there might be a few words said about that mistake there, but I don't think it's going to hurt them in the long run. They're still going to get out of here with a win.
Yeah, they got the 2-score cushion, but you know what coaches say, Charles? Finish strong.
Finish the game out the way it's supposed to be played. In fact, coaches might be secretly happy. Gives them a chance to do a little extra coaching next week.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. But what a performance. All those points put on the board. And Charles, it wasn't just by the offense. The defense put some points on the board as well. They were solid today.